Tonight, I want to talk about a topic that we talk a lot about in Sunday Night Soul Time, and that is fear. Because I've been seeing a lot of things just come up with different clients, a seminar I recently did, and it's really important right now, especially during this time when this time period is very much in a way a massive fear detox, right? And so when I say fear detox, I mean the things that aren't working, the kind of ways in which you're believing in limitation, the kind of blocks and obstacles in your life, you know, that are serving to bring you down or limit you in some way. I always say, think of fear as an energy, if you will, and all the different forms of fear, guilt, shame, anger, you know, all of that stuff, all of the stuff that serves to block you and keep you in limitation rather than living the highest potential for your life. And so much of that is being revealed to each of us individually now, revealed to us in what's not working in our life. We're seeing the ways we've been holding ourselves back. We're getting inspired to want to make changes or to want a different way of living or being, but feeling hesitant to make those changes because we feel scared or we think it's not possible. Because at the end of the day, we're aligned with the voice of fear in our head. We're believing in the voice of fear in our head. We're taking actions and making decisions based on where fear is guiding us rather than where our heart or love is guiding us. And so I wrote this down earlier and I want to read it to you, just that I say it in the right way. So freedom from fear comes when you have awareness that you have a choice. I was meditating a little bit earlier today and that came to me and I thought, oh my God, I've got to write this down right now. And so I did. Freedom comes with the awareness you have a choice. So I've been asked a lot lately, like, how do I get fear out of the way? How do I let fear stop blocking me? And the truth is by having awareness that you have a choice. That's the clue. That's the key. And every moment, there are two energies present. Let's just call one for love, one fear, you know, generically speaking. And you are getting to choose what you want to alignment. And I'm not talking about a verb. I'm not talking about a way of being. I'm talking about a state of mind. Okay? Are you choosing to be in fear in your head? Or are you choosing to be in positivity, love, light, whatever you want to call it? You get what I mean. And that's the thing. You have a choice. Some of us are so aligned with the voice of fear in our head, we forget we have a choice, and we are completely identified with the voice. We're completely so identified with the voice of fear in our head. We just believe it right out the bat. We don't pause. We don't question it. We don't observe it. So your first step, and I'm going to take you through, I think I've got 6 steps for you here. Your first step is to acknowledge you have a choice. Have awareness that you have a choice in every moment of what you are choosing. Affirm this. Affirm this. Okay? The second step is stop believing in fear off the bat. And let me just paint this clearly for you. You have a thought, and there's no pause in between of whether that fear-based thought is true or not. We just believe it right off the bat because we're so identified. So stop believing. Just choosing to stop believe immediately in the voice of fear in your head. And then, so the third step there is to pause. Okay. So 1, affirm you have a choice. 2, stop believing in fear off the bat. Question it. Question it. I've said this before, where fear is meant to be engaged with as a teacher, not the truth. It's an energy that is here teaching us and revealing stuff to us that has an opportunity to be healed within us. But when you just believe it right off the bat, without question, without a pause, you block that opportunity for healing, okay? And then again, I said the third step is pause. The fourth step, and this is where the opportunity for engaging with fear as a teacher comes in, is ask, what is this showing me? What is this revealing to me about what needs to be healed within me? What is this shining a light on? Where am I believing in limitation? What is, you know, a deep, scarce belief that I have? Be willing to look at what it's revealing to you. What is it mirroring to you? What is it reflecting to you? Okay. And then the fifth step, find the inherent illusion or falsehood. It is there. I believe in scarcity, but scarcity is not real. We live in an abundant universe. I'll take a real serious one because it's even probably now, I believe that, I believe my soul can be harmed. I believe my soul can even die, right? Look at it. Find the inherent illusion that you are subscribing to that is causing your suffering and be willing to heal that. And then finally, number 6 is surrender it. And by surrendering it, I mean being willing to release it, offer it up, being willing to let go of it. And you might need to surrender once you identify the inherent root cause of the illusion, the root cause that's causing the suffering. You might have to surrender this every day until you fully release it and heal it, but be willing to show up and do that work. So these are 6 steps you can take to really start to center in and hone in on your experience with fear right now. Because at the end of the day, I believe we are here in many ways to have an experience with fear. Fear doesn't exist everywhere, FYI, right? And so you are a prisoner to it, though, when you are not observing it, when you negate the fact that you have a choice in every moment of whether you want to be aligned with it or not, and choosing differently, right? So if you do this work and whatever is coming up for you right now, just look at an aspect of your life. An aspect of your life that's not working or you're struggling in, fear is the source, is the root cause. So go into that aspect. Look at where am I just so aligned with fear and believing in that I don't even see it, and affirm, that you have a choice. Don't believe in it right off the bat. Pause, ask, what is this showing me about me that requires healing? Find the inherent deep root cause illusion embedded in that you're subscribing to. Release and surrender that. It sounds like a lot of steps, but it's really pretty simple, and that is become the observer. Remember that you have a choice. I keep saying that over and over. But I'm seeing just so much fear right now. I'm seeing so much stuff coming up for people. And so I want to remind you and help give you some tools to really look at this and know that wherever you're struggling, some fear that you're aligned to or plugged into, believing in, is inherently the cause. And if you want to free yourself, be willing to look at that. Be willing to let it go. Be willing to do the work. So that's all I've got for now. I hope that this helps you in some way. I hope that you have an incredible week ahead. Really look and do the work right now. Honor what's coming up. This moment is showing a lot to us, collectively, obviously, but also very much individually. And as you are willing to look at that and do that work and really release what no longer serves, there's a lot of opportunities available to you right now.